Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Gears of War Major League. This is our third and final match of the night. Boneyard Bandits taking on Uproar. I'm Mikester, and this is going to be a great game. Of course, first time seeing Boneyard Bandits on stream, I do believe. I think that's quite accurate. Either way, these guys are definitely very experienced players on their own rights, and it does mean we should be good to start. I think here on our map number 1 is going to be Gridlock, followed by Canals, and then War Machine and Mansion, I would like to say. And I think map number 5 will be a Fuel Depot. That was, of course, Clocktail, that was banned out. But I think we're good to go, so we'll begin this one right here. And yeah, we do have some great stuff there for this, and it is going to be some great stuff in this match. Enjoy. Remember to tweet out the stream, tag at GoOceania. This is Community Hub for Gears of War. Of course, this is the Gears of War Major League by ESL Australia. You definitely you want to be having your eyes glued to the screen here, because you won't want to miss any of the action. Saya, Virix, Elite, and Gazelle from the Boneyard Bandits, and from Uproar you have Crump, Sickness, Ramifications, and Haunted. You saw them a little bit earlier there as well, and yeah, that is there's going to be some great stuff there. Sorry about the little bit of a delay there from from the round. That is. Yeah, that it was a little bit of a delay. I think an Xbox dashboard update or something like that did come through for one of the players, so we had to quickly do that one, and here we are into the game. More importantly, though, this game, of course, final match of the series, rather, is going to be an interesting one. Of course, we could be seeing this one go to either be a 3-0 or a 3-2. These teams could definitely make either happen, but it's all about how they really start opening this one up. Of course, Gridlock going to be the Boneyard Bandits choice of map. Here for map number 1, they of course chose that one out. They were able to pick off a couple of good downs early on, but they all actually got taken down in the end. That's actually leaving Gazelle down at that boom shot, or by himself. He wasn't going to be too happy about that one, and a little bit of some BM there was quite unfortunate, but that is okay. But we are going to be we are going to be seeing how that will really pan out moving forward with this one. Of course, these guys still trying to see what they can do next round. It's only quite early days, right? It's 1-0, and we'll see what will really happen. Of course, Boneyard Bandits are the COG teams. That's Elite, Virix, Dark, Saya, and Gazelle, and Uproar, of course, Ramifications, Crump, Sickness, and Haunted. This was played just before as well, where they lost 3-1 to the GPP squad. Say's going to get taken down early as he tries to push over to this longshot tower side. Sniper was picked up there by the Locust team. Looking forward to that one. Pistol shot still coming out from Elite, though. They didn't really expect those players to be there. I'm not too sure. Either way, the COG team looking like they maybe want to push over to this boom shot. Nade's coming out, though. And of course, the COG team are actually being forced back a little bit here. Now, they have to be careful. Gazelle was in a very bad spot, because obviously it wasn't his fault. His team lost that tower control. He couldn't stand anyway. Couldn't watch that boom shot. Didn't really want to let it go. Trying to watch two things at once, while also remaining his head intact. Right here already, the Uproar start off very, very strong. They've taken out these first 2 rounds for themselves, and they're looking to continue the trend, though, right? They're looking to see what will stick, and I think they're going to be looking to try and do just that. Next round, though, going to be starting up, and we are going to jump on board with the team from Uproar, and we'll see what they're going to do. I mean, I'm looking at Haunted. He's always the player that will be pushing up to that longshot tower side. He's going to be the one to pick it up, of course. So he's definitely going to be one of those players that wants to be around that area. Sniper still being contested by the both of the nades picked up there by Virix. Now Virix is going to get taken down shortly after there by Ramifications. So they push on up across the map. We're also going to have Elite getting taken down as they look to close up some other numbers. Gazelle going to try and get the kill there on Crump. He does so successfully. He's the last one alive again. Can't get the cover shot, and he will get taken down. 3-0 from Uproar. Complete turnaround here from the last map, and my oh my, this is definitely some great stuff there coming out of them. I mean, they already played some Gridlock earlier on, so I guess they already had some experience in this one. For Boneyard Bandits, they did have a match at 7 PM. However, they did have to wildcard that one, as they couldn't make it on time. So they cashed in that wildcard, 1 or 2 wildcards that you are allowed to have per season. Right here, Sniper picked up there by Haunted as boom shot, and grenades picked up from the COG team. You will be able to get a nice shot there. Elite tried to contest up, but He did get taken out there. Melee was in effect as well from one of the players, as you do have 4v3 situation. Locust team does have that control, and yeah, we do see we see them pick up a couple of them, their teammates. We have them going for that one. Verix is going to be trying to support over in that long shot tower. Still 4v3. I mean, these players themselves, Gazelle, Verix, Saya, they're all Gears of War 1 players. They've been playing since the dawn of time, and they definitely want to be making an impact. It's definitely not what we're used to seeing from them. That's all. Of course, you may know them as Integral Nation, previously competing under that brand as well. You see the player Haunted, is trying to look at possibly cleaning up that player at the long shot tower wasn't meant to be. So what they decided to do was just go forward with cleaning up Saya over at the back truck, because I was going to clean up ramifications though, and Verix downs Cromfest Station. That was over at that boom shot there as well, as they're going to be trying to clean that one up, because I was just trying to get that one for himself, and they brought it back to a 2v2 right here as well. So definitely some good stuff there by him. And Cygnus, he's just trying to get a couple of shots, right? He's trying to get whatever he can under his control. I mean, trying to win this gunfight, and he will be able to actually down, with the help of Haunted, Verix, and take out that kill, leaving Gazelle to be the last one alive. Gazelle, man, he's already got 3 kills for his squad, the only one on his team with kills, as they will be moving up, of course, over onto the map, and you will see the sniper picked up there by him as well, as he's just trying to see, where Haunted is. They're going to have a little bit of a one-on-one sniper fight there between the two as well. We'll just have to see how that will pan out. But the more pressing matter is the fact that the boom shot now just got picked up there by Sickness. So that's definitely an important one that we have to pay attention for these guys. And Sickness, Haunted, taking on Gazelle. See Gazelle just rotating to the top of the Humbless Tower right there, as they look to see where they really want to be going in this one. And let's see what these guys would really want to be doing in this stage. I mean, they've got that boom shot, they've got that sniper. Their main concern really is not to get their head popped off there by Gazelle, right? So they don't want to overcommit too much. They don't want to make sure that they want to make sure that they still stay alive while picking up as many power weapons as they can. So they got boom, they got nades, they got the sniper, they've got the trifecta here. But it's all about not getting your head popped off and using them to flush out Gazelle right now. Of course, nade's coming out. He's actually going to get stunned there as they move to push up. Second nade is going to stop him from moving up the stairs. As he goes to push forward, the boom shot comes out, but it doesn't matter because Haunted was still getting that one. And that's going to be a 4-0 win there by the Uproar squad, as they secure that map. Well done there by them. And they'll be moving they'll be moving into the second match of the second map of the final series of the night. That is going to be a Canals as well. Now, there was a rough start there for them. It does seem like they weren't really too comfortable really with what they were doing. They had some rough plays. They seemed a little bit rusty as well. But hopefully they'll be able to make something happen in the end. Either way, teams will be swapping sides right here, and we'll be doing it. We're seeing all the action unfold again on Canals. We've seen this one, I believe, in every series so far. We had Canals for Map 3 in Series 1, I believe. It was Map 1 in Series 2. And, of course, we see it again here in this one. Teams are going to be swapping sides. I'll swap the scoreboard there for you all as well. And we can get the action updated more easier for you guys. I mean, you guys can pay attention. If you guys are wondering what the score is, you'll be able to see it on top of your screen. Big shout for Mercer for actually getting that one done for me as well. Sometimes he has an artistic sense of things. As we are good to start it right here, we will start this game up, and we'll be good to go like that. And overall, I mean, we've had an interesting map one. We've actually had 2 4-0s so far throughout the stream. We had a 4-0 in another series off stream as well. I do believe that was Citadel Gaming and Unknown. Citadel actually 4-0'd the Unknown squad on Gridlock also. So we had a 4-0 on Canals, and we had 4-0 on Clock Tower. And we also had a 2 4-0s on Gridlock as well. So that's going to be an interesting one. Overall, though, for those wondering, map scores throughout the night there as well. GPP and Citadel was for map 1 of the series. Clock Tower was 4-0. Then it was a 4-1 to Citadel. as they took their first map on the board. Then 4-2 and 4-3 respectively for the GPP squad to take that series out. Series 2, you know, we had off-stream Citadel and Unknown. We had a 4-3 map. That map number 1, it was Canals. Unknown took that one out. Then it was 4-0 to Citadel as they took out Gridlock. Clock Tower was 4-3 to Unknown, I want to say. Yep. And then 4-1 War Machine to them as well, to the Unknown squad to take that one out 3-2-1 as you know, we had that Uproar game earlier. GPP able to take that one 3-1 as well. 4-2, 4-2, 4-2 loss, and then 4-1 win to close that one up. But we're up in the game here on Canals for map number 2. I realised the scoreboard didn't update itself either, so that's no fun. And there we go, correct side there as well as Virix was going to take down Crumpet Station. Gazelle also gets dropped. Saya takes down Sickness there as well, as we have that couple of shots coming out over this middle bridge, trying to take him down. They resorted to the melee, and they were going to clean him up in the end right there for that one. You do see that, you know, with that, the last player alive for the Cog team is going to be Haunted. He's going to take down one, but before he can really have a chance to do anything else, he got cleaned out as well. That's going to be the first round to the Boneyard Bandits, who take that one out. That was definitely well played there by them. Of course, you look at the overall breakdown of the kills there in that round. That was you know, a kill for Haunted. You saw at the end of that game, and you also had a kill there for Cygnus earlier on. You had Virix and Dark Saya picking up the kills there for that team. Virix is going huge with 3 kills for himself also. And yeah, overall, you know, you see these guys with you know, what they can do with these snipers. Both teams are going to be able to pick them up. Virix is trying to back up through the middle bridge. He's going to weapon slide those grenades there also. His teammates there with him to support him there in that one. Gazelle's going to get dropped. He needs to watch out. He's not going to get sniped, but there we go. Sniper out. Haunted cleans up Virix. He knew it was coming. That's the funny thing. He knew that that he was going to get headshot there, but he went for it anyway. Good team effort there by him. Pistol shots coming out across the board there as well over on this high side. Crump's going to take down Gazelle. They'll push through to attempt to make something happen. I mean, attempt, I guess, is going to be the key word, right? So we'll see if they can make anything from that aspect. Haunted going to take down Saya. We do see Elites going to get dropped, and that is going to be a round for Uproar. So they tie it up 1-1. This is something that we saw against the GPP squad that Uproar were doing as well. They either take or they lose the first rounds, but they'll get the first initial rounds back to back, and we saw that on Canals as well. They were able to take down, you know, they lost a couple of rounds in a row, but then they got 2, and then they ended up losing 4-2 anyway. We'll see how this will play out this time around, though. We'll jump on board with him. I'm going to stick on board with Haunted as he goes for this sniper from the beginning stages of this round. Of course, he's going to weapon slide that one, and he's going to be aiming, he's going to be aiming that one up. And unfortunately not going to be able to pick up that shot. It's a little bit unfortunate. Swapping over to the middle bridge, we have Saya looking to contest. So as I say that, he's going to get shot over in the back. I do believe that maybe his teammate in the bridge as well. Yeah, that was actually my mistake for that one. And you know, we do have in that essence, you know, ramifications. Gonna be looking to see what he can possibly do. No, he's going to be watching the river. Let's see if we can find something a little bit. Who's going to be a little bit more of the action. He had a couple of sniper shots over onto that underneath of the back bridge there. Was going to be able to down or, you know, get a headshot. There was just more damage as that player tried to get away right there. Sad cross on this high side. Torco is charging there, and it's going to do a little bit of damage there to say. Of course, if he's standing right next to it, it's definitely not going to be a great thing for him. Needs the smokes going to be coming through. Of course, players just really waiting. We have nades, of course, in the hands of his teammate there. Trying to see who that is as well. I think that is Virix who has the grenades there as well. Yep, there we go. Virix has those grenades in hand. And you have 2 of the players from the Boneyard Bandits over on the middle bridge as well. Nade's going to be out there. This is the thing that playing with our maybe pushing forward. Ramification going to get taken down. The sniper player was able to get out there, and you will notice them looking to contest this one over on the middle bridge as well on the other end of things. So decided to push 2 players on one side, 2 players on the other. Gazelle gets a good shot off the first. He's able to down the second one as well. Nicely done there by him to clean that one up. Last player alive is now going to be Haunted. He's going to get down to buy that sniper rifle as well. They'll be able to clean him up, and they'll be able to put that second round on the board there for themselves. 2-1 becomes the score now for the Boneyard Bandits, and I guess in general, I mean, it was well played there for them, of course. But you know, it was more of a strategic play where they slowed it down a little bit, but they didn't lay it all out, you know, overall. So we'll see how that will pan out. And with 4 players apiece, you know, inbound, we'll really have to see how it will overall. How it'll go overall as well. We still have that sniper side being picked up from either side, rather. as we have Crump crossing through this middle bridge. Now he has to keep an eye out for that sniper, putting some damage into him, and 2 players there. He's actually going to force one of them to chase him down the river. Now he's running out of the sniper range, but he needs to still win this 1v1. He misses the shots off, and his team has gone back to try and assist. There we go. They're going to take down Virux. Saya also gets dropped as well, so now only 1 player alive, and that is going to be Elite. He has the sniper rifle and is pushed up over to the bridge, contesting through one. He swaps over to the Nasher, of course, and he's trying to get the shots, just wasn't able to connect completely for the body, and he did get taken down. It's going to be 2 for 2, sorry, right here in this map, and that ultimately brings overall this score tied back up in this series, in this map, sorry. Potentially for Uproar looking to for Boneyard Bandits looking to tie up the series as well, and yeah, we are going to be seeing how this plays out moving into the round. See the snipers picked up from both teams. You see the players pushing over to the middle bridge from the Locust squad. Of course, that was Endurance, one of the players to do so. Haunter's going to take down the headshot as he gets stuck on his teammate. That's the 2nd time he's died on that middle bridge from a sniper, and Haunter's going to take down Gazelle there as well. Nicely done there for him. Saya up the top of the map. We have looking over at Elite, sniper across the side as well. You have him trying to get the shot off, but he just can't do a Haunted. He can't get the shots off that he needs. Crump's just trying to take a little bit of damage there on Saya. Saya's going to get dropped, and I mean, you see the other player coming from the other end. They're going to be able to take him down as well. And Uproar advance their lead 3-2 here in the map, and they are currently, with that lead, they're able to really just muscle through. I mean, you look at Haunted, is 8-2 for himself. His teammate next to him is 3-2. He's definitely put some great amount of damage there for themselves, and that is exactly what they really wanted moving into this one. Either way, you look at the guys from the Quant team, or rather the Locust team, who need to catch back up. Well, they could drop their 2nd consecutive map here in the series. Sniper has been taken there as well, and we do see the Torpo picked up by the Quant team. Virux will get a nice down there on one, and Ramification will also get dropped off. Haunted will get headshotted there by Elite, finally losing that sniper battle, and we are going to be seeing that 3-3 take place there as well. Final round coming in play here for this game, and I mean, it's 3-3 final rounds. The round will go to, I mean, who is it going to go to? I have no idea which side will be able to take this one out. After all, leading the series though 1-0, that might be some credit for you all. The first map was 4-0, I might add. That may sway your opinion, or Boneyard Bandits maybe just a little bit off to a rough start. Either way, crossing over to this middle bridge, some shots coming out. Crump's going to get taken down. Elite was the one to do so. Now over the middle bridge, the Ramification's going to be getting some shots in the back, and Sickness, while he also did drop, Ramification's now going to be in a bad spot. He's going to get taken down. Last player alive is going to be Haunted, and they've changed this around quite drastically right now. Haunted, he was going huge off at the beginning of the map. His team just kept dropping. He kept not being able to do those headshots that he was able to in all the rounds they won, and they are going to be taking that map 1-1. The Boneyard Bandits doing some great stuff right there, and yeah, they played that one quite well. They took the map. They've tied up the series 1-1. And they've been able to, they took it out 4-3, right? So 4-3 is definitely a close map indeed. Next map though will be a War Machine, and that War Machine is definitely going to be an interesting one indeed. From that, and we'll see how that will potentially play in this one. I mean, we saw a War Machine earlier as well. We'll see how it potentially might result in. We saw it go quite close in what the matches we saw earlier. I mean, quite close. I mean, a 4-2 and in the match off stream was actually 4-1. So they've definitely been a little bit more convincing than the others. But we'll see how things potentially will play there for these guys, and we'll see how it will really ultimately be. I look at refreshing my scoreboard and then realizing it hasn't been updated yet, which is never a good thing. Players are just going to be getting their final team changes across as well, getting on all the right sides, and then we can get into the action from there also. It's Gazelle, Saya, Virux, and Elite for the squad of Boneyard Bandits, and then of course the team of Uproar. They took out map number 1 4-0. That's Crump, Sickness, Ramifications, and Haunted. Game starting now. Series 1-1. The best of 5 series, so it is 1-3 there as well. These guys looking to clean up what they can here. Overall, we'll see how it will ultimately, result in, how it'll work, what they can do, and yeah, let's see Let's see what they might be able to make a play with moving forward. And yeah, War Machine going to be loading up. You normally have your players rolling over, to that sniper side. One player on the windows, one player watching that mid angle, either watching from the back sandbags or going over into the middle covers, or you have a player going to those grenades. That player might decide, maybe rotate up the top. They might send a player up top, or just focusing over onto that talkway, onto their lanes, throwing those mid over to windows and to the pits and to the sandbags. But we'll see how that will ultimately reflect moving into this match. We're just a couple of seconds away from starting this one up, and we'll see how that will play out right here in this one. Let's see. I'm going to be looking at the guys from Boneyard Bandits. They took out the second map. They took it 4-3. They were down by a couple of rounds, quite a lot of rounds actually as well, but they managed to come back and make an impact. So you're definitely going to give them credit for that, and we will see how this will affect this round. Starting up, will he go on the striker ramifications? No, he's just going to focus on the good old team Lancer, as he actually gets met by someone up top there as well from the COG team. But the player jumping over the cover is not going to affect him in the slightest. Giselle takes down that kill. The striker is in play here, and Crump will fall victim to it. He'll get taken down, but trying to just swap off these players. No, I do not want Gazelle. We can get off him right there, but that sniper, that Torquo in play here also from Saya. 3v2 situation finds the current round. We have Saya just trying to get some talks across the place. Both players from the Locust team at this sniper side. And don't believe that sniper is in play from either of these two players either. So that is definitely not going to be a great team for him. And if anyone's to have it, it would have been Haunted. But it is, of course, the COG team that has that sniper in play. Still that 3v2. Torquo's charging, snipers watching, pistols firing as they try to contest over here. On that one player that's going to be finding himself a little bit alone. He's going to try and bounce his way across. Gazelle, he's going to get taken sickness. He gets tagged, and Haunted did a nice job to backstep there. Otherwise, he could have been taken out there with that explosive radius. We saw it happen earlier as well with those double kills with those torque bows. Yeah, let's see what they can do in this round. Rather than this play coming up in this 1v2. I was thinking about it, I'm like, you push Say, you can move a play over on Felix. We had we had those weapons out in play as well, but it just didn't it really didn't work to their favor. It didn't work away to his favor rather. There in the uplink in the Uproar team. We have this next round coming up. That was only the first round there as well for that War Machine side as well, as the nades picked up from both teams because they're all looking which way he wants to go. Deciding did he want to go up top or did he want to go back over to the mid? Seems like there's a little bit of miscommunication to where these players should be going. Gazelle getting these action shots over to a nice kill there on Crumpler Station, rather from Saya. I do believe that was from possibly up top from the window side. And Gazelle's actually going to clean up the kill there on Sickness as well. So it's a 4v2 situation. Players up top there is Verix. They're going to be throwing the nades out, just forcing, flushing out that player. Should be able to get this kill there. Just needs one more shot. Jumps off the cover and still gets the kill there on ramifications. I don't know how that was meant to be. I mean, I thought Bear got lucky to get away with it in the previous round, but that's just a complete other story. 2-0 for Boneyard Bandits. They lead the map so far, and yeah, we will see what they can do with this next round. Crump going to be the player with the grenades this round. He's going to pick them up. I do believe he might be matched there by Verix this time around. Verix not going to go up this time across the map, rather he's going to be throwing those grenades up into the middle trenches and over on the window side as well. As he just rotates back over to the bottom stage. Now they didn't really see anyone from that, and you will see what these guys can potentially do. As ramifications will be able to really decide really which sort of aspect he wants to go. Does he want to go for that high control? Does he want to try and support his teammates down bottom? You see, every time he wants to go up the top, a player pushes forward over on that middle side, and he pushes back down to try and support his teammates. It's been keeping the opposing team at bay But you know, you're going to be seeing Sickness Heaves now getting taken down from Elite at the same time. So still these shots coming out. Haunted getting a little bit of fire under him. Ramification's going to get pushed on to the side, take down Gazelle. Verx is going to take him down. In return, and you see them crossing over through this middle of the map, being able to take down 2 players in comparison to the one that they've dropped also. And you do see how, you know, Haunted and Sickness. Sickness is actually able to get back up. He's going to be trying to push there. Saya out on the middle of the map. Saya's going to be able to take him out quite easily. And the last one live is going to be Haunted now, who was trying to contest. It was that player waiting for that sniper side, and of course that player is trying to see if he can just get the upper edge. So that was Elite who was the one to actually just put him out of his misery right there. And we had a 4-0 earlier in Gridlock from the Uproar team. Now it seems like we might be seeing the same from the Boneyard Bandits. Can they do it again? Can they do it again? I'm not too sure on that one. 3-0. I mean, Boneyard Bandits. I mean, Uproar. Can they get back four rounds straight? In the way the Boneyard Bandits have been playing these rounds, it is looking unlikely. We can never rule out anyone in a round of Gears of War right here, as we have the grenades coming through. We also do have, of course, with this 4v4 situation, you know, these guys, they're looking to do what they can. Crump going to be getting a double, getting down and then cleaned up, sorry, there by Gazelle. Gazelle's going to make it a double, taking down Sickness. Ramification's going to take down Verx, then down Gazelle. Saya just goes, okay, you know what, I'll revive you. As he made the right move, as he got the kill there on the Ramifications. Gazelle, the second he got back up, his teammate did die as a result. Shots coming out through to make it into a 4-0. Elite's going to get dropped as Gazelle tries to clean up forward. Haunted, he needs to get this kill, he won't be able to do it. That's going to be a 4-0 there as well. And yeah, we do have these guys, you know, getting a 4-0 win. They now lead the series. They lead the series overall, 2-1 here in this one. I mean, my oh my, that is going to be an interesting one indeed. And what we will be seeing next will be a mansion. So it's going to be an aggressive play here from them. You know, we see it all the time. These guys, they play that aggressive rushing role. You know, these players play so far, you know, so far forward for their teams. And yeah, they play it extremely well. But it is 2-1, possibly to see a Game 5 here at you know, for the first time in tonight's matches. We haven't seen it yet in any of the matches so far. Possibly one to see a bit later on. Either way, Uproar will choose to go Cog this round, and Boneyard Bandits for the Locust team here on this one. As yeah, we will see what these guys potentially can do in this map. Will it end in a 3-1? Let me know your thoughts. Will it, you know, what will the score overall be here in this game? Will it be a 3-1 to the Boneyard Bandits, or will it be a 3-2 with either way, go either direction really? Will Uproar come back 2 maps, or will Boneyard Bandits just be forced into a Game 5? Let me know. Let me know how this is going to be playing out for you, and we'll really see how things will go there for them. Yeah, overall, looking at the broadcast says it's offline. Not too great there on them, but let's give it a little bit of a refresh. It says it's live again, so we're gonna believe that one. We're not gonna believe silly Explorer, or not Explorer, silly Chrome that says that one. But we are good to go right here, and we're gonna get into the action here for Mansion. We're live. We double checked that one. We're good. 2-1 is the overall score, and of course, remember to support the community hub of Gears of War here in our region. That is Gao Oceania. You're watching this Twitch page now. Give it a follow. Follow them on Twitter as well. Gao Oceania, Facebook, YouTube, all on the same URL. And of course, be sure to follow the guys running this overall competition as well. ESL Australia. These guys are, you know, playing, you know, doing a great job. I know I sort of work there, so it's a little bit. Yeah, back and forth. I guess I'm really complimenting myself, which is a little bit odd, but I'm trying not to. What I was going to be going for is really rather the potential European side that, you know, was announced by the coalition, and the North American side that'll be doing a great job here as well. I mean, did anyone catch the North American Season 1 finals? I mean, that was definitely some great stuff there, and it is going to definitely be some great times for it to expand potentially into our region. I mean, this is our league. This is our top players competing here in this one. We'll see how that really pans out right now as we enter into this mansion game. We had some first kills early. Haunter's going to take down his teammate. He's going to get dropped as well. Right, his teammate's going to drop some other players. Getting some revives. Boom shots going to be picking off some kills there as well. Ultimate trade there as that boom shot didn't take down Trump there, but actually nothing covering some record time there as well. And they're going to be looking to possibly pick up some more shots with some plays. Let's see how that will really make how this will really make happen right here in this. And yeah, we do see 1 to 2, one player alive for each team, one player up for one team, 2 players up for another, and yeah, just like that. You know, we're looking at these guys. We're looking at what they can, what might be able to happen for this, and yeah, 1-0 currently for the Boneyard Bandits. We see it as such, 2-1, and here's the overall map score, 1-0. Getting the overall round score. These guys, you know, they want to be able to close it out nice and easy. They want to get this map nice and easy for themselves. Say going to get taken out by Boomshot, blown up to pieces by Ramification. Virk's going to take him down in return. Single team takes down Virk. So it's a little bit of a trade right here as Haunted drops there as well. Gazelle and Elite, I believe, closing in on Sickness, and the last player up for the COG team tries to get up in Gazelle's face. Not really working for him. Wasn't able to get the shot. Tries to get the melees, and that is Crump. I'm sorry, my friend, you do not get a single shot, and that is going to be a 2-0 lead here for the squad of the guys from Boneyard Bandits. It is some great stuff there for them, and they're halfway there to be able to secure themselves the map. But that is not it. It's not over. The match is not over. They've got plenty of rounds still to play. And plenty of rounds for Uproar to maybe make an impact. Sickness is going to get taken down, so it's not a great start to what I was just saying to them. That's what we need to do. As you have ramifications, getting down and dropped. Haunted finally getting clean up there as well. Some team fire, friendly fire there from Gazelle. Doesn't matter. That boom shot is going to come through and down Crump as well. That is a good round there from the squad of the Boneyard Bandits. 3-0. I mean, they've been doing it well. They've been playing it well. They've been getting the kills well. And I mean, Rooks especially, I mean, he's going 6-1. I mean, all of them only died once as well. One, I might add. Apart from Say, who died 3 times. 4 for Elite, 2 for Gazelle. Sayer going to be able to pick his first kill, make that his second. As Rooks gets down, so he'll be able to pick him up. Clean up the third. Why not? Can he get the ace here in the game? He's going to be looking for it. He's going to pick up his teammates as well. Boom shot by Gazelle is going to get dropped by Crop. Crop made it a double, but either way, 4-0 results that game, and the Boneyard Bandits take that one out. They're able to secure that series, and yeah, they are able to take the overall series out 3-1. So great stuff there by them. That wraps up that match here from the overall Major League here for the Gears of War Major League by ESL Australia. We'll be ready. Oh, we'll be back next week, really. I mean, we like to promote weekly content here for Gears of War, and yeah, we maybe even a little bit sooner here on this channel to go live for maybe another Does Play competition or something like that could take place in between. Remember, there is also a cup this weekend, this Sunday, for Gears of War there by ESL Australia, so be sure to go ahead and sign up. We should ideally have some good news for you guys all regarding some big things with ESL Australia and Gears of War in the relative future. So show your interest, help us make that possible by signing up to those competitions. But for now, we'll call it goodbye. We'll call it a do, and we'll see you next week for week 3 of the Gears of War Major League.